Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field.
Offense in a split backfield. The run inside. It's Bishop. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Rides to the back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch will be made. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Bishop. Turns it on in midfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols, and they're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt you.
They find those guys with speed, right? And they create so much space in this offense. Now, make no mistake about it. This is a run-first offense, and I love the way they do it, but developing that chemistry out wide, finding their new guys. They found them a year ago quickly. They stepped up. They made plays. Who's going to be their playmakers this season?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Defense has it.
And how about the push from the right?
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. All the way. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Staley. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. This one's complete. Shakes off the defender. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Maybe a little long for a field goal, definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. And he's not. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Staley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Volunteers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Punts it out of the air. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Bishop. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Complete. Made a defender miss. Oh, he's still got more. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Run in the red zone. It's Bishop. And he takes it in. On the ground, it's Bishop. There's some room. He's at the 40. At the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You know, this offense...
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. Drills him with the stiff arm. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Running inside, it's Bishop. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Right back to him on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
On the ground, it's Bishop. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Staley. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That brings him to... So here is the Tennessee offense. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football.
Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
Yeah, and showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense, and I would continue to feed him, and I guarantee you the Orange fans are going nuts.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. To see an injury any time, Holly's going to keep an eye on it and get us up to date on what the situation is. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Gordon. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They'll give it to the back. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Might be changing the route. Off play action. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. He marched. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Keep it on the ground. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Gordon. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Vols just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The offense changing the play. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
What the fuck was that?
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that. Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL, so now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on 2nd down by the offensive coordinator.
The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He caught it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Volunteers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they've got a little breathing. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Running inside, it's Morris. Got enough for the first. He's brought down after a nice game.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Here's a give to Hardy. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to Hardy. Got a little grass. The 10. Touchdown balls. And the punishment has been extended. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's good.